All right, good morning, Dominic. Sorry this is late. It's been a very busy week, but I hope you get this in time and you can use it for your meeting today. I wanted to give you some tools to help you determine what is this thing that we call a unique selling proposition, or USP. And think of it as, what are these unique factors? So I'm going to start at the top. All of marketing, we talked a little bit about this, is this master marketing equation. If you show the right message to the right person at the right time and place, chances are you're going to get marketing that works. Now, the key to this is that the right time and place and the right message are both 100% dependent on who you're talking to. So you need to keep that in mind. Now, as we start moving forward, then we want to start really defining these as variables. So who is that right person? And this is where we talked about that 80-20 rule in your business, where 80% of your profits comes from 20% of your customer base. So let's define your right person as that 20% of your customer base. Now the next section is, what is the right message that you want to show that person, or that you need to tell that person? And this is where you're going to have to, we have processes that we can help you with this, but you're going to want to come in and just use your experience. And at the end of the day, all marketing is, all sales and all business is you, I always think in terms of simplicity, but you have a customer who's unhappy. They have a problem. You know, they're putting on an event. They need some wow factor. They can't find the right people, something. What is that problem? That is what you need to define. What are the problems you solve for your right person in their language? And then, of course, your solution comes in and makes that person happy, where you have solved the problem for that person. Now, here's why this is important. If you start listing out problem 1, problem 2, problem 3, problem 4, this is where we'll call it P1, P2, P3, and P4. This is where you can start to now get very tactical, because now what we can do is we can move over and you can start a spreadsheet. Let me see if this, that you can start listing this stuff. So this is a copy of another client and friend of mine wishing you well. It's about $100 million Amazon listing company. But what they did is they came in and they said, okay, and this is the sentence that I want you to focus on. If I am a, who wants to, why should I, rather than. Now, what this sentence structure does is this forces you to think in terms of marketing. So if I am a, and this is where you want to go back and list your ideal or right customer. Let me highlight this. This is the RP, right? And so you're coming in and you're putting in who, if I am a XYZ tech company, you know, I'm not sure who your ideal customer is. That's part of the research we need to do, but you put that in here. So in this case, this is an Amazon listing company, but they serviced a bunch of different clients. This particular client was $1 million health and wellness and beauty brand selling on Amazon. And what do they want? So this is when you're doing your customer research. This needs to come from your customers. Now you're going to have to extrapolate and guess based on your experience, but ideally when you're doing this, you want to do it in such a way that you're actually using what your customers tell you, their language, their specific problems. And then you say, why should I? What is the investment? Why should I hire your business? Why should I give all listing controls to wishing you well? That's the ask, right? And then the rather than piece of the statement is what forces you to think about what are their alternative choices, ranging from doing nothing and not solving the problem up to choosing your competition. And so, you know, try to clean them up in-house. That would be the alternative for this sentence build out. Now, the next step is you want to take this one sentence, get with your team. This is where your activity today comes in, and say, all right, what are the claims of value that we have and that we can do here, and make, basically marketing claims. What are the claims that we can say we can do that nobody else can do? And so you just want to start listing those out. And that's what they did here. So they played with the sentences, said, this is all for the same ideal customer, but then we went to different scenarios. Who wants 100% of their outsourcing of Amazon sales issues, etc.? Why should I give up control, trust a representative of their brand, rather than picking us over the competition? And then here is the claim of value. They're a platinum seller operating solely on Amazon for 9 years, da-da-da-da-da. Now, this is step 1. Step 2 is to take all these claims of value and that you can come up with your team and come over here now, excuse me, and list those out, right? And so we just built out this spreadsheet, and for this particular client and this particular problem, we listed out all the claims of value that they could make as a company. And then what you want to do is you want to come over here and you want to rate that, again, with your ideal customer in mind, the right person, right? You want to look at the claims of value through their eyes and say, what is the appeal of this? And what is the exclusivity? Are you the only one that can offer this solution? So, they're a 3P seller for $1 million health and wellness brands. The appeal of that is a 5. The exclusivity of that is also a 5 because there's only, I think, less than 100 3P sellers out there. If we take another example, let's come down here and say they have a 9-year proven track record for cleaning up Amazon sales. The appeal of that, longevity, experience, is a 5, but the exclusivity is only a 4 because there's actually competition that's been around longer. Does that make sense? So you're rating this on a scale of appeal and exclusivity, and then you're coming up with a score. And then the idea is basically you just sort by score and you come up with your top 4 claims of value. So that's step 2. Now, step 3 is for each one of these top claims of value based on appeal and exclusivity, you come over here and you put the claim of value in. Now you need to support these claims with facts, right? So they came in and they said, okay, we made a claim of value that says we have a proven track record for growing Amazon sales through our customized strategies. Well, now they need to back that up. And so now they come up with these facts based on their business. They've increased the monthly sales of $3 million brands by an average of 65% in 2020. We've grown year-to-date, year-on-year sales of 2 brands with cumulative sales over $2 million by 31%. And they just start listing these facts across the board. But now you have basically these unique selling positions backed up by facts that they can now come in and build out and start using this on their website. So the one that they came up with that is their unique selling proposition is, if you are a $1 million health and wellness beauty brand on Amazon, we can guarantee, we can promise you that we can increase your sales in double-digit, triple-digit numbers within 12 months. They have a 100% track record of doubling sales in the first 12 months. That is something that nobody else can compete with, nobody else can claim, and is uniquely theirs. So I hope that helps. Obviously, I'm around if you need any guidance or any questions on this. But these are the fundamental building blocks that you want to really pay attention to here, is the master marketing equation. And then you have, if I am a who wants, why should I, rather than. So I hope you can see what you're doing here is you're taking a very logical and structured approach to creating your unique selling propositions. And of course, in marketing, anytime you make a claim, you got to have a factual backup. And so that's where this comes in. So anyway, I hope that was helpful for you. Good luck. Good luck. Hope you have a very happy day. And yeah, I'm working on your proposal, and hopefully we can talk again soon. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions.